there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? Ghostbusters! An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Oh, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ooh, I hear it likes the girls. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? If you've had a dose of the freaky ghost, baby, you better call Ghostbusters. Ow! Let me tell you something. Bustin' make me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, no, no. Ghostbusters! When it comes to your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call Ghostbusters. Ow! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I think you better call Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Louder, louder, louder. Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Who can you call? Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. It likes the girls too.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from its slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash,
It was all in a
he
flash.
did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From a laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They did
smash.
the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included the Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive when the vocal group, the Crypt Kicker
They
Five,
play the mash,
they played the Monster
the
Mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They play
smash.
the mash,
It caught on in a
they
flash.
play the mash.
They played the Monster Mash. Out from his coffin, Jack's voice did ring.
All right, here we go. Can you guys even believe it today? Wow, we are seeing some insane price action here. The market is going nuts, guys. SPY, new all-time highs. We got Halloween music going on. How are we doing? Happy Friday, happy Friday. I hope everybody's doing great today. My gosh, if you're not, hopefully you're about to be. Because, wow, what a rip there by the SPY. Up to 678, essentially. Watch out for that, and 680 as the next levels that I'm really watching for here. But it's really good to see SPY getting out and above the previous all-time high, close to 674. That was big in pre-market, and then as the CPI data released, we saw it really shoot to the upside. But yes, CPI data came in better than expected. Or I guess lower than expected, like it says. But nonetheless, it came in at 3% versus a 3.1% expectation. So if you're wondering, Tom, why did the market go up so much today? It's because inflation didn't go up as much as people thought. They expected a 0.2% jump. They ended up seeing a 0.1% jump. That's how it ended up playing out. But wow, what a morning. That was wild, Anthony said. Yes. Happy Friday, Outlaw. Happy Friday. Good morning, Anthony. Varoom, SoFi to 30, beyond to 3.85. SoFi doing well today. Oh, yeah. I believe they're breaking a downtrend. Wow, look at SoFi, guys. Since the end of September, they've been in a downtrend. They're actually starting to break through that today. What kind of song is this? I'm used to hearing a different one than this. Rick, good morning all. It's Friday. Let's end the week with a big group hug. Bring it on, Tom and everyone. Group hugs, group hugs. I can feel that through the screen. That's actually a good rip there by SoFi, I must say. Really nice action today. Beyond Meat attempting to hold its ground and bounce up. Look at how flat it is, around 290 to 3. Trump tariffs is going to be like your drunk uncle crashing your house party. What? Wouldn't that be terrible if we had a big fight with China and then SPY died next week? That would be rough. Besant is meeting with his China counterpart in Malaysia. Let's see if I can find Besant here. Ah, here we go. Yeah, China's in trade talks with the U.S. They're set for Friday in Malaysia. In Kuala Lumpur. Sorry if I said that wrong. It's right here, though. From October 24th to the 27th for the next round of trade talks. China's vice premier will be meeting with Besant and I believe Jamison Greer as well. Probably more people, but those are the main ones. Ford at a 52-week high, Rick said. Hey, Ford. Hitting 13.24, well above $13 here. Let's go, Ford. Keep on moving. I like it. Earnings yesterday and after hours popping up still. Look at that daily move, though. Wow. I remember this one from the past couple years, Mason. I'm out here testing some of these out because I wanted to see if we'd get banned or not. That's funny. Time to decide whether to sell my shares, Rick said. On what? Man, Spy. That is so bullish today. That is an amazing run. Sheesh, we might break the pre-market high. Watch 680. Oh, with Ford, I got you. I should have put 2 and 2 together. I kind of like the music today. Not gonna lie. How you guys liking it? Mr. Wu says, good morning. Have a good one, Mr. Wu. Let's go. How you liking this action so far? Looks pretty great. CPI. Not as hot as people thought. Good morning. What's up, Jack? How's Tessie today? We haven't really looked at that one much. Oh, wow. Pulling back in a pretty massive way. It touched 450 and rejected even with the market moving so well. Even with the market doing so well, Tesla could not keep it going today. I thought they might be at all-time highs here. How about Nvidia? There we go. Now that's what we want to see, a 185 break. It's not all-time highs, but it's moving up well. Good morning, SoFi. Book map, please. Let's see, SOFI. I know it's been running up through this downtrend. This downtrend actually looks messed up on the 5-minute. There we go. Now it looks better. Now it's through there. You're looking for the book map, Stock Angler. Sure thing. Let's see. We'll pull it up real quick. Take just a moment here. Oh yeah, 434,000 shares stacked up at $30. That's a pretty big level there. There's even a lot stacked up between 30 and 31. Past that point, there's not a ton, but wow, that $30 to $31 range is pretty huge. This is a weird remix, isn't it? Now I know why we're allowed to play these. This next one better be good. Thanks, I sold some $30 covered calls. Nice. Let's go look at it. $30 on SoFi on the hourly. It's a pretty big range of resistance here, yeah. You might end up getting a sign there. Do they expire today? I'm curious. That's pretty cool. In 3 years, when you're watching Optimus make your Big Mac, you'll regret selling Tesla. I like it, Coconut. I agree.
Petite, so put away your show on a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family.
Had to turn up 150% on the stream to catch up. The song sounded better that way. What? Is it not loud enough for you guys? Sheesh, look at SoFi though. Let's go. All right, Spy. Looking back at you, you kind of rejected here at the high of the day. Gonna be tough to break. Come on, Spy. Let's get it done here. Come up off this little dip and let's get it done. Oh, I get you. I get what you mean now. I thought you meant the sound to 150%, not the speed. I see. Bank of America, nice break. 52.35. Wow, the banks just continue to do well. Look at Bank of America on the daily chart. It might make new all-time highs here. Hood is up almost 5%. HOOD, Robinhood. They've been dipping a lot recently. Coming up off of this recent low around 120 to 121. Pretty good support there. But it's good to see him bouncing back. This choppiness ain't doing it right for me now. I don't blame you, Demir. Very choppy. Very choppy here. Spy is all over. I still love that daily breakout, though. Can't really go wrong there, right? Gonna be testing that high here, coming up off that dip we were pointing at. Let's see it, Spy. Let's get it done. Already coming up to test the recent high. I was hoping for more movement after the CPI data on open, but I guess this is it, Demir said. Open didn't do too bad. Hit $8 a share, but I know that you're talking about SPY's open. Probably. Yeah, good move. Honestly, it's not bad from open. It dipped a little, but, you know, a little couple points, not too terrible. I wish that the TradingView algo would load today. TradingView servers must be down, or at least lagging on some aspects. Look at Tessie. Yeah, very choppy. Downside action. I was actually looking at them earlier, Demir, because I was disappointed in the price action. I was disappointed in the PA. IBM is moving, Iceman says. International Business Machines. It is actually quite well. I saw this one had some hype this morning. A lot of people were eyeing this one up, actually. Tesla closed the gap yesterday. What gap? What gap are we talking about here? The earnings gap? Oh, yeah, it closed that and then some, and then some. Sorry, I wasn't thinking about it like that. Yeah, Mason goes, and then some. Seriously, man, that was wild. It was an insane run. And, you know, I expected them to kind of close the gap and then, like, reject down or have some shakiness, but that was not the case. I mean, it just went right through. In my opinion, Tesla was the biggest thing yesterday. They really stole the show, in my eyes. I thought it was probably the biggest thing about the whole market yesterday. Or if you had to pick anything, that would be number one, just about. Martin said, I had the same mindset. LMAO, it's all good. I was liquidity yesterday. Coconut said, I work in tech and this generation doesn't even know IBM exists or what it does. I know. Let's go look at IBM from the early 2000s. You guys will laugh. For those of you that don't know what IBM is, we'll go to a weekly chart here. We'll go to... Why is it playing Leonard Skinner? What the hell?
I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain.
What are we listening to?
A place called Lee Hong Fooks.
Look at IBM during the dot-com bubble. It was wild. Ran up from like $5 a share up to like 68 in a few years.
Werewolves of London. Ow. If
Demir thinks Tesla's fallen. Let's see. TSLA. Let's get off the weekly weekly chart. Man, yeah, 1 minute pulling back. I've never heard this song, guys. I can't believe you guys know this. Yeah, I don't remember this one. I thought we were about to be playing Sweet Home Alabama or something. That's funny. Maybe to 440, then a bounce, Demir says. I can't believe it just made a new low of the day again. Unfortunate for Tesla, which ripped so good yesterday. I'm surprised that they're not continuing with any good price action today. Very surprised. Yeah, they definitely stole the beat from from Sweet Home Alabama. Or it could be from All Summer Long, too. I can't remember which song, but one of those two. I was able to sell Tesla at 450 at open. Hey, beautiful. I'm glad to hear that. Palantir doing great. Probably going to run up to a new high of the day here. It's right at resistance, and there it goes. A new one was made, at least. Little wick extension through that resistance. Iceman says QBTS. Mason said Tesla's going red, green, red, green, red, green. Pretty much is, especially if we go to a 5-minute chart, probably. I saw it said, well, Werewolves of London on the video, but I didn't know, I've never heard that one. I'm surprised.
And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me,
Steve said Tesla had all good things for the future of the earnings call. Let's go check QQQ. Trying to move. Jake said Tesla hitting support. Let's see, TSLA. $440 is going to be a big level for it here. It does line up pretty well. Yeah, I like it right there. 440, not bad for a touch. I grabbed a drink just at the right time, I guess, huh? Let's go check out Tessie here. All right, Tessie, you gonna hold 440? You gonna really have a bad day for us? Which one? Well, let's start forming a base. Xavier said Sunrun's doing the same thing. Run. RUN exploding. 2135. Wow, TMQ. Trilogy Metals. Whoa. Another crazy run there. The watch list has a lot of fun ones today. Clover Health, Open Door, Trilogy Metals. Look at Open Door. $8.10 breakout. Look at that insane jump out of their channel. Look at this downwards channel on Open Door that started breaking today. My word, Steve. No kidding. I want candy. Oh my god, who came up with this Halloween playlist here? Oh man, yawning today, even though the market's been so hot. Yeah, Steve's loving it. My gosh, Steve, it is really going too. That's probably the best intraday setup that we've seen yet today. Ford was nice, but not that nice. Oklo's up and moving a little bit. Coinbase up around 6% as well. COIN, not bad. They're sitting around 345. Need a good continuation going here. Outlaw said maybe you need a coffee. You're probably right. I have my vitamin water energy here. Has 60 milligrams of caffeine in it. That's pretty good. I'm gonna down that really quick. At least have a quick drink. Let's look at the Mag 7 setup while I do that really quickly. Give me one moment here. We'll do a little 30-minute intermission. Just one sec here.
Don't wanna talk, so baby shut up. Let me drink the wine from your 30 cup. Velcro candy, stickers sweet. Make my tattoos melt in the heat. I ain't no veggie like my fresh on the bone. Alive and licking on your ice cream cone.
I'll tell you guys what, nothing hits quite right like a tropical citrus vitamin water. My gosh. Especially when they're cold. Google blasting off through 260, up 2.8% today. My gosh. Google's really going here. GOOGL, look at that daily. Right through resistance. Like nothing was happening. Outlaw says Big Bear to the upside. Explosive on Big Bear. Up 7%. 7.30 right now. Looks like it's going to be trying to break through its resistance. Watch Big Bear, guys. It actually looks like it could keep going. A lot of stocks seem pretty overextended, but Big Bear is actually testing resistance. It's up a lot, though, I gotta say. It's up a lot. What a guitar solo. Varoom said they need SoFi to hit 30. Come on. They also said, what's this stock WGRX? Sounds like a health. Oh, yeah. Since it said RX at the end, I figured it was a healthcare. They probably had some drug that passed some study or something like that. These stocks are weird. They're weird. I'm not sure what this one is. There's tons of pharma stocks out there, though. You have to do a little research. They popped 88% on a blockchain partnership. What the hell? Data Vault AI and Wellgistics team up. Wow. Weird. It's a very low price stock. Hasn't been on the market long. I don't know what to make of this one. I'd have to look into it, but it seems very strange. You sold a 57 strike cover call on Tuesday for Big Bear at 50. Oh, a 7 strike call. Yeah, you're probably going to lose your shares. Do they expire this week, Outlaw? That'll be a close one today. We'll see how it goes, but it's going to be pretty close. Yep. Oh, gotcha. J. Don Norland's been watching GEV. At least with Big Bear, Outlaw, you could just, even if you do lose the shares, you can just buy them right back, right? Hopefully it don't pop too much into Monday, but Tesla rejecting. That's a pretty big pullback there at $450. Trying to learn the wheel. I like it, Outlaw. Yeah, beautiful. Sounds like you're doing it right. You said you entered that on Tuesday. Let's see if I have any critiques. On Tuesday. I do gotta say, that was generally since on Tuesday, Big Bear was trading like right around 7 to 750. Generally, you'd want to go a little higher than the price that you're at. Like you'd want to pick like 8 or like 850 or 750 maybe. That would be my only critique there. But it depends what price you own the shares at too. Oh, it was a put. It wasn't a covered call. Ah! That changes it all. Okay. Now I see what you mean now. Okay. Now that makes more sense to me. I get it. Cool. In that case, you're sitting pretty. In that case, you're sitting pretty. How's that daily look? You know, 7's not too high either, really. It's not terrible. I would have preferred 650 on the dip, but okay, there we go. Costco sells gold bars. Yes, they do, Xavier. Did you know that? Here, do you want to go buy one? I have a Costco account. Let's go buy some gold. Why not? Let's go pull it up. Let's see what they have. What do we have for gold? Ah, here we go. Out of stock. Oh my gosh, get them back in stock. Their gold bars are out of stock. Let's buy this fancy link necklace. They're all out of gold. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? That's funny. When the IV... Oh, here, I'll explain IV Crush. When the IV is high, the premium of the option's high. Yeah, that's actually not a bad explanation. Beginning of it. Yeah, essentially, Outlaw, like, if you have an IV Crush, what happens is that the market's expecting a big move. So options premiums rise because naturally people think that the stock is gonna move more wildly, right? So let's say you're going into earnings, you'll see IV pick up. That's because instead of traders expecting the stock to move 1% that day, they might be now expecting it to move 7%. So there's gonna be a big difference there. So the options premiums go up in expectation of a larger move. That's why it makes it harder to win in some scenarios like that. And then once the event happens, everybody goes back to normal and the IV crushes. When that happens, the options premiums are not as high. Now the options can still go up, even with the IV crush going in. Of course, especially if it goes up more than options were pricing in. And if that does happen, and the IV crushes and it still goes up, just keep in mind that if the IV wasn't up so high and then crashed, it would have went up even more than it did during that time. Like if the IV wasn't elevated, and then the stock just started moving 7% out of nowhere, it would result in a higher percentage gain for call options than if the IV crushed. But it's mainly just because the market's pricing in a bigger move at the end of the day. And then once the event's over, they're not anymore. There we go. Tesla is holding 440. Bouncing pretty well, I'd say, so far. No problem, Outlaw. Pretty good question. Ahmed said, what the hell happened to Intel? Sorry, I woke up late. Yeah, they had that great move and turned over a little bit. Overall, still did great on earnings. Did pretty good on the initial move. A lot of people raised price targets on them, too. The company said they see their most challenging quarter yet. You called it on Tessie, Demir said. Yeah, 440 bounce. That could have resulted in a quick little scalp there. No problem, Outlaw. I wouldn't try to play earnings too much, though, because of the IV crush. Always good to learn.
Become like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper.
Tessie coming through. 442 now. There we go, there we go. QQQ's holding up pretty well. Ahmed says open tech. Like open door? Oh yeah, yeah, open door technologies. Yeah, that was a big one today, wasn't it? Definitely one of the hotter movers. It's at the top of my watch list. We're very close. Clover Health just overtook it, actually, but... What's up with Clover? Did they have some news? They're up 18%. No, not really. It does say on Thinkorswim that they were going to be participating in a conference on Tuesday, November 11th. That sounds nice. Yeah, that's a wild one, though. Open door. Always good to have more confidence, Outlaw. Always good. Let's pull up that Mag 7 chart here again. That's great price action. I like the way Google's moving, though, 3%. SPY looks funky because of that weird glitch in pre-market, but overall, it's solid. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out a lot here. Clover. Let's go see Tessie. Great move. Like the way it's holding 440. See if we can start holding it as a true base here. If he uses 441 as support, that'd be a good sign for the base starting to try to form. Yeah, open door is wild, isn't it? Starting to try to hold this $8.10 intraday support now. Let's go check out some of these quantum stocks. Rigetti, QUBT, QBTS starting to do very well also. Yes, they are, Rick. Very wrong. Bloom Energy trying to move. Up over 7% today. That's good for Bloom. Thoughts on Lulu? Let's check out Lulu today. Nice action overall. Bouncing around 180, holding up well. Lulu looks pretty strong today. Very strong for Lulu. Running up to resistance, 182 coming into play here. Watch 183, where that recent high is, of course. Lulu's actually been pretty negative lately. Looking at the daily chart, they are extremely low. I'm waiting for them to pop up a bit more, so I like them to the upside here quite a bit. I'm a pretty big fan of Lulu at this current price point. Crazy action lately. Sorry about that, guys. GEV starting to do stuff. Just took a call. They had earnings. GE Verona. Earlier this week. Yeah, they are starting to move very well intraday. Look at some call opportunities there. Lulu actually looks really good on the daily. The big question is, does Lulu come down to test its really big support down around 130? That'd be a big drop from where it is now. I like almost averaging into Lulu, though, starting to average in. I just think that their clothes are extremely overpriced. I'm not a huge fan of Lulu myself, but it is getting tempting with how low the stock is getting. Nike's been getting hit a lot, too. Past few years. The next Forever 21? What does that mean? I don't remember that one. I know the store, but I don't know the why they're like them. Was that one popular for a little while? Let's go back to GEV. Yeah, they're probably all but dead. That's probably why I don't... I remember the store, but... Did they used to have a stock? Let's see. I can't believe how much Lulu has exploded the past few years. Oh, wow. Yeah, it says that they actually filed for bankruptcy for a second time in March of 2025. Uh-oh. Any chance you can look at Bookmap for Ford? I'm hitting a resistance and curious. Sure thing. Pull up F. That's what I thought. I remember like going to the mall and people going to that store when I was a kid. Here's Ford on the book map. There does seem to be a lot of sell walls here between 1350 and 14. Gonna grab a quick drink of this vitamin water. One sec. Yeah, right-off resistance, Mason. 678. Held up again, the pre-market high. For now, anyways, it's holding up. Look at this intraday trend that started to break down. We'll have to see if we can break through for an all-time high push here. Coming up off of this dip. If this dip starts to materialize, it might not be the best. Price action. Sun run. A lot of resistance here overhead. They're coiling. Tried to break through, but they're really coiling here. How's crypto doing? Bitcoin today? Just kind of flat, nothing crazy. I wish I could see Bitcoin's correlation to SPY. How about gold? GLD is moving higher today. Not anywhere close to the recent highs, but it's moving up. Mason said, I feel like most of the time it's opposite of the market. I know, I wish the correlation would load today. I wish TradingView's servers were up and running. Come on, TradingView. Load it up for us. Usually pops up eventually. I don't know about today, though. How's silver? I know gold was doing okay. Silver's coming back. How's Ethereum? Look at that daily chart. Really consolidating here. I wonder if Bitcoin will do what Tom Lee said and hit 200K this year. We're running out of time. We're not very far off, but a little bit. BTC bouncing at 110K. Tesla trying to move a little bit. 440 bouncing. Come on, Tesla. You going to hold 440? Really trying to hold this bottom base. Not looking good. It's not really getting any material uptrends starting to form. Keeps coming down to test the lows. Oh, brain overslept. You missed the CPI data release. CPI release today. Came in at 3% lower than expected. Market's blasted off, brain. How's Navitas, though? I didn't check them yet today. I've been too excited with everything else. Nothing crazy for Navitas. Figured I'd look at them, though, right away. Haya says, let's go. Let's see. QQQ to the upside. Can we get a 620? Have a great rest of the day, J Bass, and have a great weekend, of course, if I don't talk to you in the Discord or something. Thanks for joining up today. Brain saw they were up a lot on Oklo. Yeah, Oklo did well again. A lot of growth stocks came back. I'm surprised Navitas didn't start moving. I was really eyeing up TMQ. Trilogy Metals was interesting to me. Still holding around its high of day. If it starts to go for a $6 breakout, watch it. It better hold this $14 support, Brain. Hell yeah, like Brain said, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Get those likes up today. 1 week away from Halloween. Palantir stuck at resistance. Brain says Beyond stuck too. Beyond's actually falling down. I don't know if they're stuck. They're just falling. He goes, stuck or falling, yes.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. If you're seeing things,
Autumn's going down in fantasy this week, guys.
can you call? An invisible man.
I'm projected to get 122. She's projected to get 116. Let's see. You're kidding me.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ooh, I hear he likes the girls. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call?
F is running way up.
You've had a dose of the freaky.
Still moving.
You better call.
Wow. Still rising today. Ford really surprising me. I've never had it, Varoom. I've never had it.
Let me tell you something.
My dad used to get Beyond Burgers sometimes, and he liked them. But he was turning vegan, so I don't know. I've never had one myself.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, oh no. When it comes to your door, unless you just want some more.
It's beet juice. Yo.
Who you gonna call? Who you gonna
I could actually go vegan for a week, I think. I could.
I think you better call.
But I'd have to have a lot of, like, stir-fried vegetables or something.
I can't hear you. Who you gonna call?
Tesla broke 440. No! Tesla broke it down. Oh, wow, Demure. Yeah, it gave it out. It was coming back for another test there. It wasn't looking the best as it tested so quickly again. Unfortunate, but Tesla support has broken down. Whoa, that's crazy, Varoom. How about some of those people that fast for like 2 weeks?
I was working in the lab late one night.
Stuff's crazy.
My eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from its slab began to rise. And suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It was all in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From a laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included the Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
What's next week's earnings looking like, Xavier said? Good question. Let's pull it up.
We're about to arrive when the vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5.
Here we go. Earnings for next week. A lot of big boys. SoFi. Ha, I like how I say big players and say SoFi. Verizon, Boeing, Meta, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Apple, Coinbase. My gosh, it doesn't get much better than that.
Just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash.
Next week's fully stacked. Seriously, stacked up like crazy.
Now the monster mash.
Biggest week for earnings, I would say. We always talk about this every earnings season. Whenever Meta, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Apple all report in the same day, that's 5 of the Mag 7.
My door, just tell the boys sent you. Then you can monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash.
Well,
Then you can monster mash.
a lot of people like to throw Avgo in there now, but getting your popcorn ready. It's going to be a fun week, that's for sure. I'm going to post this up in Discord really quick.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see this our town of Halloween. This is Halloween, pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene. Trick or treat till the neighbor's gonna die of
Wow. Yeah, screenshot it if you guys want to keep it. Or go get it from Discord. See you later, Demir. Tesla's starting to try to test that 440 area as resistance now. Rejecting pretty well initially. That's usually a pretty good downward sign. Let's see if it starts to materialize more.
in this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Huge pullback.
Man hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting out to pounce and make you. This is Halloween, red and black and funny green. Aren't you scared? Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night.
Sounds good, Xavier. What's your guys' favorite earnings next week? I'm going to pull it back up. Just type it in the chat. You can only pick one. If you had to pick one only, what's your favorite one? I'm going to go with my favorite is going to be I'm going with Charter Communications on Friday. I'm hoping that they fall because my internet keeps messing up. No, I'm kidding. I'm going with Apple. I want to see how they talk about their new iPhones. Very interested to see if they're going to continue to break out or not. If we go look at Apple on a daily, they've been doing really well. They made a new all-time high recently with iPhone demand shooting up. So hopefully on these earnings, they report some good upcoming numbers and just also good hype with the iPhone. That'd be beautiful. Good sales numbers, you know. A lot of positivity for the next quarter possibly. They might raise guidance because of the extra hype. Who knows? That would be awesome if they up their forecast. Cheesecake? Oh no. Book map for the SPY. All right. Here's what it looks like. I'll tell you guys what though, and I'm just gonna be honest here. The book maps on ETFs like SPY don't really show anything, KO, because these ETFs are gonna move with their index. SPY's made to follow the S&P 500. QQQ is made to follow NASDAQ. GLD is meant to follow gold. If there's a big stack at a certain level, it doesn't really make a big difference in this case. Just keep that in mind. So it's a bit irrelevant when you look at it. I don't want people to see like, oh my gosh, on SPY there's buyers at 675 and 675.30. That must be a huge support. That doesn't mean that. Note how like whenever SPY moves, those levels just move up and down with the SPY. The one clear one here is 678 though. There is a pretty clear stack there. I will say that could maybe help you identify it a bit. But at the end of the day, that 6,000 share stack is nothing for SPY. You know what I mean? With how critical SPY is and how much it's traded, how much volume comes in. Yeah, like there's already 15 million volume today, so 6,000 shares is really nothing. Just keep that in mind. Yep, no problem, KO. FI for the BMP. Pfizer, yeah, they have the earnings coming up this week. Yeah, that big money trade recently. Amazon, you guys said Waste Management. Mr. Charles. WM, Waste Management. That's funny. UPS for Reed. Wow, UPS has been in a pretty big zone down here. A good report would be exactly what they need to start breaking out of this range. Get him to break 90 bucks. Mexican's looking at Meta. Meta's a fun one too. Been doing very well this year in general, but I guess I'm thinking more of 24. Has been a little shaky the past couple months with Meta. Yeah, he'll be talking with Xi, they said Thursday of next week. At the APEC Summit. They might even meet multiple times. You know, it's a summit, so who knows how many times they're going to really talk, but kind of like Brain said, they don't really stream these negotiations necessarily. They'll announce a time as that draws nearer. There might not even be a real set time. Oh no. I had to switch the song. They were starting to tell me they were going to ban me. Oh no. Or block my stream. That's not good. How dare them? Maddie said Tesla's forming a base for a comeback. It's still under 440. Now it's just chopping at 440, unfortunately. They can't stop us, Brain. Come on, I'm being good. Mr. Charles said, SPY. Whoa, all the way back. After that intraday sell-off, they are back to the upside here. Going to be coming up to test 678 again. Interesting. Coming up. Now I know what this one is. That's funny. Yeah, Vivo. Yeah, all the big YouTube, like, songs used to be all Vivo. SPY's gonna retest today's high. Let's see it, SPY. If it comes up for a retest, it might start to try to break out. Jay said, good morning, all late to the party. What was the TSM big money trade? Here, I'll pull it up. This is what it was. Called out a couple days ago. $13 million trade. It was 290 puts. TSM has obviously been moving in the wrong direction since this was called, but I mean, realistically, it only went up barely for 2 days, you know? If we look at the overall chart, it could easily turn around and start flying down. But we'll have to see how these trade negotiations go. This is where things might get scary. With Besant and China's vice premier. What was the TSM? Yeah, TSM's interesting. One moment. SPY's going to retest today's high. Let's go ahead and see how that SPY's looking at that high. Let's pull up Mag 7 really quick. Look at Apple exploding up over 1%. Wow, Apple. AAPL, let's look at them intraday. Wow, Apple's really going. The music reminds me of the ATV Off-Road Fury games. Those games were so funny. I remember having one of those. It always like came with an Xbox or something, right? Late to the party today, Chase said. That's all right. You were partying with Trump yesterday, so I figured you'd be late. You had it for the PS. Maybe that's what I had it for, Xavier. Maybe that's what I had it for. I used to have one. Chase was in the bunker. Hiding from the helicopters. Oh. I couldn't believe he posted up that drink he made yesterday with Pepto in it.
I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called Lee Hong Fook's. Gonna eat a big bowl of chicken chow.
He posted that publicly. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was wondering if that was actually his or if he stole that video. And then after an hour later, he said something in the chat, and I was like, "Oh no, that was not a fake video." I was like, "That was not a fake one."
Howling around your kitchen door. Better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Ow, werewolves of London. Ow. Ow, werewolves of London.
Mag 7 set up for 1 sec, guys. Sorry about that.
He's a hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. Stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. I'd like to meet Liz Taylor. Ow, werewolves of London. Ow, ow, werewolves of London. Ow. Saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. Saw Long Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf with a pina colada and Trader Vic's. His hair was perfect. Ow, werewolves of London. Ow. Ow, werewolves of London. Ow.
All right. Spy's right back down, Mason said. Oh, really? Yeah. Ran up towards resistance, rejected again. Big drop off there. That is crazy, Chase. Chase said, I remember the day. I can do whatever I want.
I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you.
That's hilarious.
And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me,
Big member of the day yesterday. Chase. He gets member of the day when he drinks. When's Trump speaking, CLPZ said. I'm not sure he is speaking today. Is he? God, it's hard to keep up with Trump's everything, I'll tell you. I just go to, anytime someone asks me that, I literally just go to Google and type in, when is Trump speaking? I don't see anything for today on his roll call schedule. I don't know if he'll do a random event or something, but I don't see anything scheduled. The big thing is next week with Trump. He made an announcement yesterday afternoon. Ended up not being that crazy. Chase called his mom to tell her that he was the member of the day. There we go. Man, SPY is really consolidating here within this range. Of course, we have the upper end of the range around the high of the day and the new all-time high, close to 678. The lower end of the range is a lot larger, but I mean, generally we've seen bounces within this range so far today. 3 hits and touches from open.
I know a girl who's super sweet. She's so fine, she can't be beat. Got everything that I desire.
Squidward says, I believe Trump said something that he'd have good news for investors on Friday with Z. I thought could be wrong. I'm not sure there.
I want candy.
If I see something, though, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'll search around a little bit.
Go to see you with a hair hung down. Ain't no finer girl in town. And it's just what the doctor ordered. She's so sweet, she makes me love water. Oh, I want candy. I want candy. Candy on the beach, there's nothing better. But I like candy when it's wrapped in a sweater. Someday soon I'll make her mine.
Yeah, you might be, Squidward. I'm searching. I don't see too much today.
Oh, I want candy. I want candy. All right.
Well, I ain't evil, just good looking. Started the fire.
I tried to get you a $50 super chat tomorrow. Can't say I didn't try. Bless your heart, Chase says. How's that Tesla looking here? Starting to sell off a bit more. We might start to see it pick up a little bit. See some momentum pick up. See you later, Charles. Have a great weekend. Is anybody carving up some pumpkins this weekend? I know I am at some point. I am at some point. Carving up some claws. Some white claws? I got Tessie selling down. Squidward did it last weekend. Nice. Mason's going back to the city tonight for his friend's brother's 21st. I might as well just buy a place in the city. You probably should. Or if you go to the casino enough, they'll give you free rooms. Obviously, that won't be good. Look at what Brain just put in the discussion channel. Imagine you go up to somebody's door and this is what's there. It would actually be funny to do a little prank like that. J Don said the market should give me free rooms. That'd actually be kind of funny. What if there was like a broker where you could like go in and trade at like a desk that they have in there? And then they had rooms. If you lost enough, you did enough commissions with them, I guess. It's,
It doesn't hurt.
come on, Tessie. Quit being so slow. Let's get some action. Let's start dropping off below there. Waiting for the drop down. It's never coming. TMQF. Board still pushing high. Board might try to break its high of the day. It's one of those stocks that's extremely hot today. I don't think it's going to go up too much more from this point, but I could see a little bit more. AAL, extremely bullish intraday. CoreWeave up over 5%. A lot of the growth stocks were coming back. You know, Trilogy Metals was nice, but it pulled back a lot. Maybe providing a dip buy opportunity here. Pretty risky one, though. Oh my gosh, Chase. That would be insane. An old lady having an adult one? That's actually not a bad idea, actually. I'm gonna make an adult one. Just so I can have my neighbors be happy with me. I have to get on their good side after that Corvette wakes them up all the time. One night they all got mad at me. It was funny. What's happening with DraftKings, Dusty said. I know, not the best price action lately, is it? Look at the daily. I mean, it's just consolidating in this range. There's been a lot of talk, Dusty, lately about companies like Polymarket and Kalshi stealing a lot of business from DraftKings. There's been a lot of talk about that. You've been stocked in that stock for a while. That's too bad.
Exchange the experience. If I only could make a deal with God, like get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill with no problem.
Any discussion on RGTI yet, Matt says. Rigetti. Let's go see that 5-minute chart. I was looking at it earlier as it ripped, but I haven't really turned it back on since it started turning over. Too bad to see it pulling back so hard. A lot of these quantum stocks were trying to rip. I still think that Rigetti over the next few weeks could end up falling a bit more, honestly. I think right now it's just consolidating on the way up, and I ultimately think that it will end up falling down and out of this box. Back below support around 34, I could see it breaking down. Yeah, don't worry, Dusty. You'll see it change, and you know, it'll have better times than it is right now. But a lot of people are looking at prediction markets as really hurting DraftKings, and I could see it. I could see it. At least a little bit in the short term. Probably steal some market share there. Prediction markets aren't always as good, though, as Vegas. You know, Vegas might have different odds than, like, what the prediction market price is in. I found sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. It just depends, but I compared a few like football games one weekend just to see what was up. Just to see what was up. Oh, yeah, like they'll have to start making bets for stuff on Kalshi. Now, that would be funny. Will the Kalshi number go above or below this? Yeah, that would actually be pretty neat. Like, you have, like let's say the government shutdown, right? You could probably, like, place a bet on, like, on if it'll get over 45 days or not. Is the price of gas going to be under or over 325? Some of that stuff's crazy, isn't it? I can't believe that there's stuff for, like, TV shows. It'll say, like, something like, I don't even know any new shows, like, will this person die on this show, right? It's so weird. Baden says, gotta be easy to find inside info for gas prices. Oh, that's actually kind of tough with gas prices. Normally those coincide with oil, so as long as you can, you know, do good in oil markets, you can actually trade /RB, which is gasoline futures as well. RBOB. Now keep in mind, just because gasoline futures are at $1.80 doesn't mean that gas is at that. But Jake says, bet, will Kalshi survive 2026? I don't think that Kalshi and Poly Market are going anywhere, Jake. I don't think they are going anywhere with the amount of volume that comes into those. Yeah, you like that Outlaw charter? On the earnings? Outlaw used to work for them. Oh. Tell him to come fix my internet. Shit never works right. And then there's a monopoly. It's like the only one around me. It's not fair. So I have to use Starlink.
They started a fight, looked back and said goodbye, become like they are, taking his hand, become like they are, come on baby, don't fear the reaper.
Don't mention Saquon in front of, oh gosh, don't mention that. Saquon will get you. Hunter will get all riled up. His deck, a good entry for a put here. He's pretty good with it, though. I've seen people who watch football do worse at fantasy. Yeah, I was looking at it, and I was looking at the standings the other day, and I was like, damn, Hunter's like in last place. And then I looked, and I was honestly like, what the hell? I'm like, I'm 4-3 and in like 6th place. What the heck? This is weird how everybody has the same score. My team has like no points scored. I don't know how I'm barely winning. Rome alone, they have a lot of points and they're like way down there. Yeah, Ryan's winning. Pretty fun on the fantasy, though. I didn't think I'd have this much fun with it. I like it, though. I'm glad we did this, Mason. It's a fun one. Yeah, just get in the playoffs, right? That's it. But alrighty, guys. We're probably going to call the stream there today. I appreciate everybody for joining up all week. It's been a pretty crazy one. I would say the price action today has been pretty slow, pretty choppy. SPY keeps going back and forth. It's staying within the range. We're getting close to the high of day again for like a 4th or 5th touch. So watch out there. But alrighty, guys. Let's go. Let's have a great one. I hope you all have a great weekend out there. The weather is changing. Time for some fall activities. I'm making chili out here. Next week, I'm making witch's stew for Halloween. Gonna be a fun time. Have a great one, everybody. Yeah, the weather definitely isn't my favorite, Jake. Isn't my favorite. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great one out there. Don't forget, next week's going to be big with earnings. I'll throw up the earnings calendar one more time here before we end. Screenshot it if you want. There's a lot reporting. Amazon, Apple, Coinbase, Meta, Microsoft, Google, Verizon, SoFi, PayPal, UPS, Enphase, Keurig, Waste Management. My favorite of the week, Charter. Kidding. A lot of craziness, though. Let's go. I will see you guys in the Discord.